Hey there, Mr. Pfeiffer. This is my video for the book report. As you might have heard, I read The Four Agreements, and this book is about essentially four rules that Miguel Ruiz thinks we should all live by, and they are: be impeccable with your word, don't take anything personally, don't make assumptions, and always do your best. And throughout reading this book, it's not very long. It's only, I think, 138 pages. Um, I had a couple big takeaways and I highlighted them throughout the book, but I'm not going to hit everyone because I highlighted a lot because I thought there was a lot of stuff worthy talking about in this book. And so some of my biggest takeaways are that this is such a simple principle. Some of these are such simple principles, which make it really easy to apply throughout life. And even though they're simple, they're deep ideas, stuff that doesn't take much effort to live by, like such as I think one of the big ones that I followed was always do your best. I mean, there's only always you can always control how much effort you give. You know, talent. I think effort and doing your best beats out talent every time. So if you put forth your best effort, you should get far in life. And I plan on incorporating that throughout my life because I'm about to head off to college. And heading off to college is kind of scary, and especially such a hard major being mechanical engineering. I don't know what there is to come, but giving my best effort is something that I know I can control, and I can accept failing, but I can't accept not trying, and that is something I would like to apply to my future life, and for the reason, especially for liking always do your best. I really enjoyed this book. I caught myself, like I said, highlighting many things throughout the book. At a certain point, I was highlighting words on every page. Like, this is from the. Which agreement is this? This is from the second agreement. I highlighted that the second agreement was don't take anything personally, which is hard to because, being in high school, people are judgy. I highlighted that telling yourself the truth about whatever you're dealing with may hurt, but you don't need to be attached to the pain. Healing is on the way, and it's just a matter of time before things will be better for you. So, no matter what you go through, there will be pain. There will also be healing once you're done, and you will find that you don't need to trust others as much as you need to trust yourself. And that's something I personally am dealing with now because I'm struggling to come up with the correct decision for college. It's a really stressful topic for me to talk about, but only I know how to trust myself to make that decision better. And that's something I took away from this book, a great takeaway, I thought. And one of the other questions that I could answer is, do you feel as though this can help you further in your life? And that is yes, because, like I said, always doing my best is something I always want to try to do. And don't taking anything personally is also something that I would like to try in the future. Um, I don't really think I'm talking about don't make assumptions very much, but that part really affected me well. Um, you never know what somebody's going through, and you don't want to assume that because you can't put other people into somebody else's shoes. And the way I thought about this is, I'm a big gym goer, like going to the gym, and sometimes you're in there and it's easy to judge people. Not that I obviously try my best not to, but sometimes it's easy to judge people. You see somebody doing a weird exercise and you're like, what's he doing? But he might be recovering from an injury. He may be, finding something to do because his life at home is hard and the gym is a good escape. And a lot of the things I found in this book, I found could be applied to life in many aspects, like the gym, like my job, school, all this stuff. I thought this book could really help me out, say, based on a bunch of old wisdom. And like you said, um, reading is a great way to learn information that you never thought was out there. And this is a great example of that. This book is something that I highlighted for a reason. I hope to go back and look through this to find any reason, or if I'm looking for an answer to a problem, I could go back and look through this. And I'm grateful I read it, and I'm glad it was on your list. So thank you.